Good morning. Good morning. I know that the pre entry this morning said, let's get ready to worship, to praise, to dance. We are not doing that on this morning. I decided to come on this morning for a few minutes because this is Clergy Appreciation Month. And in Clergy Appreciation Month, I am so grateful and thankful for Cornerstone True Fellowship and those that of you, my virtual audience that follow me. And not only that, I don't say follow because that's one aspect of it, that you take the time out to listen to the word that comes out from me during this time. For the last, since 2020, we've been hard at trying to make sure that we share with one another as God has given me. This particular month, I am grateful and thankful for Cornerstone True Fellowship, who will be at the services. They are in services this morning. They are with Pastor Bostic. I believe they told me that would be ministering to them this morning. And so I'm spending a few seconds to come out to say thank you, thank you, thank you. And this is how it ran. I consider my entire life ministry. Let me just say this: everything I do, the pastoral is ministry, definitely, and a call of God to do it, and how those that hear my testimony understand for this season as God has gotten me, that's a call. And then I have also a banker by trade, and I'm able to be in the corporate social responsibility area of Fifth Third. I've been in banking for about 30 years, but I'm able to serve in an area where it's helping others. And so for this portion of my life career in this particular industry, I'm able to not only I've done all the sides of the financial industry that most people don't get on, but I've been on it, and I'm able to work on the side that allows me the opportunity to help nonprofits and a lot of other things. And so I'm grateful and thankful. And then, of course, you all that know, I have Lunsford Innovative Consulting that does some work on that side, and I am community. So when they talk about Clergy Appreciation Month, I think about that every aspect of my life is serving. But this is something that hit me as I think about appreciating me, and as I talk to the team that is just awesome in what they do, is that to appreciate me at this point would be to allow me time off and to do what I enjoy doing. And so, and it's funny because even this past week, as I was in Cincinnati, Ohio, with the team that I had to lead in emotion intelligence, and you all that have been with me a while know I've taught series and sessions on biblical emotional quality, is evaluating yourself and saying, okay, what do you need for the moment? And I've told you that the Lord told me the other day, I've heard it from friends, but say to live. And for me, that means that to look at what I'm doing and to see about how to enjoy myself and have some self-care. And self-care meaning I can be better to you when I take care of myself. So there are some tools that I do use to self-care, but one of them would be to not be in services today because I'm self-caring, I'm enjoying myself, right? And so I wanted to say that, and I want to say thank you. The other thing that hit me, and I'm going to put it up on screen because I can't just get off without giving you what God has given me on the other morning, was in Ephesians 3:20, which is another one of my favorite scriptures, that says, "Now unto him that is able to do exceedingly and abundantly and above all that we may ask or think, according to the power that worketh in us." And now the power that worketh in me, the Holy Ghost power that worketh in me, that I try to protect and try to pursue, is that the power of God that working in me was the thing that hit me, that I can even think of things that sometimes we dare to think of what could be better. We dare to think of life being in a different kind of way. We dare to think that we can really enjoy ourselves in manners that would be very pleasing, but yet and still live life, right? And so I was just thinking the other morning, I said, God, I dare to think that a portion of my life that I once had could even be better than it was before. But I think that because of the God and his ability to do the impossible, it can be better than it was before, because I serve that kind of God, right? And you serve that kind of God. You just think, just do it for a few seconds. I'm just going to give you a few seconds this morning, and I'm going to get about my enjoyable day. Is that think in terms of there's some things that you may have felt that was better in time past, but now you're sitting in a position that maybe it won't ever get back that again. But think about it. God can do more than what he did before if we get out the way. And I call myself getting out the way and letting God, reminding myself of how marvelous and how great God has been and still is in my life, to allow me that opportunity to continue life in the way that he can do exceedingly abundantly above everything. Listen, I am about to get about my day. I am grateful and thankful for all of you that appreciating. I know I say clergy, those that have pastors that are out here, that is on the battlefield, that is looking out for every aspect of your life as you allow them to. And I says allow them to because you have choice, that you have opportunity to do. We can give advice, we can share, we get wrong, we get right. That's just life. But at the end of the day, it's your decision that you have to make the journey, right? And so as I'm out and about enjoying myself, and I'm having a good time, I want you to remember that God can do more. He can do more. He can do more than you can even think of. And he can blow your mind if we choose to set our own table right. I talked about the mental. I talked about, I talked about the spiritual. I talked about the legs of the table. Self-care. You got to know what make you tick and how to self-care. And it's not being busy. It's not using tools to numb yourself. It is literally taking a moment to let you know that, listen, life itself can be. So embrace the day. Take the moment today. Thank you, all of you all that are appreciating me in some kind of way. I don't know what's headed for next week. I can just tell you this week, I'm able to not be at Cornerstone True Fellowship, and it has been a blessing. Listen, know that I love you. Know that you yourself have been a blessing to me. Not only the physical portion of the church, but those that are out there that consider me as their pastor, consider me as their friend, consider me as a loved one that they can connect with. I consider it as an honor. And know that I love you. You all, please have a blessed day. Pastor Katrina, love you.